Hi friends, I'm Satish Rawal and today I'm going to teach you the differences between 5 pairs of words and phrases. I have already written on the board, you see like, as, get in, get on, beside, besides, in the end, at the end, further, farther. Okay, let me take the first pair. Like. What's the difference between like and as? Whenever we use the word like, actually we mean similarity. Similarity. We are trying to say something in similar. It's not the same as, but it's a similar. For example, suppose if I say I look like a film hero. Okay, I know you are smiling now. I look like a film hero. Here I have used the word like. This simply means I am not a film hero, but my look is like a film hero. So here I have used the word look like, film hero. But in case if I write here, I work as a teacher. Suppose there's an institute and there I work as a teacher. Here when the word as we are saying, we are talking about the role of that person. Role. So see the difference here. I have written here I look like a film hero. That means I am not a film hero, but I look like I am similar to in look. And as when I say I work as a teacher, that means my role is of a teacher. I play the role of a teacher. I work as a teacher. That's my job. The next one is get in and get on. In both cases actually you are boarding, right? Whether you are a plane or a car or a bus or a train, in both cases you are boarding. B-O-R-D-I-N-G, boarding, right? But when to use get in, that's very easy to understand again. When it's a smaller vehicle, right? In case you take a car, okay, a car is like this. I'm just trying to make a car here. Okay, so you just open the door and you sit in here. Actually, so you are getting in the car. You get in the car because in this is a very small space. Inside a car is small space. And then you are getting in, you are not moving or walking here. But in case of suppose you are on the bus or the train, in that case you are actually boarding that and then you are walking to your seat. Suppose your seat is in the second compartment or the third compartment, the fourth compartment in the train, then you are entering from here and then you are going, you are walking actually, you are walking to your seat. Whatever reserved seat is there, you are walking to your seat. So in very simple way I can make you understand one thing, that whenever you get confused between get in and get on, you just bring one thing into your mind, that if you are riding that thing and when you are walking to that, you are walking on that thing, you are using get on language, just like get on the plane. In the plane you are getting on because you walk to your seat. A bus you are getting on because you walk to your bus, right? In case of train also you are doing the same thing. In case of ship also you are doing the same thing. So wherever and whenever you feel that you are getting on that and you are walking on that to your seat, that means you are getting on. If it's a small thing just like a car, a cab or an auto rickshaw, in that situation you are not walking in that, but you are riding that thing, and that's you are using here get in. So you get in a car and get on a bus. Right? I got in a car. I got on a bus. Here using on. Okay, the next one is beside and besides. That's again very easy to understand. Beside simply means by the side of. By the side of, right? John lives beside my house. John lives beside my house. That means maybe the right side or the left side, but it is at the side, and that's why using beside, B-E-S-I-D, beside, by the side of. Okay, so he lives beside my house. But in case of besides, actually this you want to say including. That means if you say that besides my grandma, my uncle and aunt are going to movie. Uncle and aunt are going to the cinema. That means grandmother, my uncle and aunt are going to the cinema. That means you are including that person. Besides simply means including. You are including this person. In case if you say except my grandmother, that means grandma is not going, uncle and aunt are going. So besides, whenever using besides, you mean to say including. The next one is in the end and at the end. Again it is bit confusing because only prepositional differences are there, in and at. But it's very easy to understand when you want to say something finally. In that situation you are supposed to use in the end, right? In the end, right? Just like suppose you are watching a movie and you say this and this happened in the end of the movie. So in the end means finally, right? So suppose your friend is failing the test time and again, and what you say after hard work, after a year of hard work, he passed the test. So what you say? You are saying like this: in the end, my friend passed the test. You are speaking like this. In the end, my friend passed the test. That means finally my friend passed the test. Now at the end, actually when we say at the end, you mean to say another point, one point to another point. Suppose it's a street, there's a street, right? 1 kilometer street, okay, and this street ends here, right? And your friend, there are so many houses, right? But now you are standing here and you say my friend lives at the end of this street. You are speaking like this: my friend lives at the end of this street. So that is the last point. So that means whenever you are using this at the end language, you are thinking about the point of the place. Similar thing you can use for the month also. Just like suppose you are telling someone I'll pay you at the end of the month. So suppose today is 27th, right? And maybe you are speaking like this, that I'll pay you at the end of today it's July, at the end of July. That means you are asking for a month. So end simply means 28th, 29th to 30th of the month. So whenever you are talking about at the end, you are talking about the point of the place or point of the time. So this is the basic difference between in the end and at the end. One more difference I have written here between further and farther. Further simply means we are talking about future action. Right? Just like my friend is going abroad for further education. Okay, I repeat my sentence here. My friend is going abroad for further education. That means he has completed his education here in India and he is going abroad now for further, means future action, future education. So when further, what you are FURTHER, you are using further, you are talking about future actions. So far as farther is concerned, this is about place, distance. distance, right? You are talking about farther. Suppose there are two countries, America and London, right? So suppose I am in India now, and my language will be like this: America is farther than London. So whenever we use the word farther, in our mind there should be distance. It is about the place, right? Farther is far, farther, right? Suppose here in India there are two states, right? And suppose one place name is Bharuch and one place name is Surat. There are two places, Surat and Bharuch, right? Now if I am thinking that okay, it is Bharuch is almost 75 kilometers away from here, and Surat is almost 200 kilometers away from here, my house, then why my language is like this: Surat is farther than Bharuch, because it is 200 kilometers away and Bharuch is 75 kilometers away, and I am at Vadodara now, Vadodara, right? This is my city name, Vadodara. Here in this situation I am speaking Surat is farther than Bharuch, because I am thinking about the distance of Bharuch and Surat. So this is how we have to learn the differences. Okay, thanks my friends for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe to my channel, my friends, and if you have already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.